Humans have become such a fundamental part of Earth's landscape that it's hard to think of what the planet might look like if we never existed. There are almost 8 billion of us now on the globe, and we've spanned the width and breadth of the planet. Our influence stretches far beyond our literal footprint. We've advanced civilizations at such a quick rate that we've forever changed the way Earth looks. But what if none of this happened? What would the Earth look like? Would it be better? Could it be worse? Let's take a look at what would have happened if humans never existed. Well, first off, the distribution of mammals in the animal kingdom would look significantly different. Humans have a habit of hunting these kinds of creatures wherever they live, hence why we have safaris that marvel at creatures that we struggle to find elsewhere, like lions, giraffes, and hippo. These and many other mammals would exist all over the planet, even in places like Europe. Also, a study has shown that mammal diversity in the Americas would be much greater. With grasslands not unlike the Serengeti in Africa supporting giant sloths, herds of horses, and mastodons, all being preyed upon by short-faced bears and saber-toothed cats. Our impact on the natural environment doesn't stop there. What we've done to nature over the years wouldn't have happened if we never existed. An area of natural forest and woodland the size of 10 football fields is restored with every minute we don't exist. An area slightly larger than Denmark is reforested with each year we're not here. There would be no urban sprawl, no cities, but instead green areas of pristine, undeveloped land, reappearing where our populated areas currently stand. Rivers would be undammed. The sea floor would be clear of any man-made wrecks and tangled cables. Without any man-made gases to destroy it, the ozone layer is restored. All human remains that are buried underground the world over wouldn't be there, leaving instead untouched soil. All of the precious metals and resources that we've mined would still be where we took them from. And probably most significant of all is the greenhouse gases that we've released into the atmosphere wouldn't be there. The air would be completely clear. On this note, without cities, we'd also be looking at a world without light pollution. This is the effect on the night sky that excessive use of artificial light causes. Without humans there to produce this artificial technology, then this wouldn't exist and our skies would be clear at night. This would avoid the issues that light pollution causes. Ecosystems have been dramatically affected by our artificial light. Light pollution radically alters nocturnal animals and their nighttime environment by turning night into day. Predators use light to hunt, and prey species use darkness as cover. Now, near urban environments, they don't have this luxury, so are unable to hunt effectively. This puts the ecosystem into a state of imbalance as predators start to die out in certain areas. Of course, if humans never existed, then this wouldn't be an issue. Other impacts of artificial lights are that they can also impact wetland habitats that are home to amphibians such as frogs and toads. Their croaking at night is part of a breeding ritual. As artificial lights disrupt this nocturnal activity, we are interfering with reproduction and reducing populations. Again, if we're not here, then this doesn't happen and their population flourishes. These are all very negative effects that humans have on the planet. But is there anything we do that actually improves life on Earth? Well, for the most part, most of the positive impacts we have are to reverse the damage that we've already done. So from a net perspective, not really. When we improve the environment, for example, planting trees, it's because we've removed them in the first place. However, there are a few examples where humans have had an overall positive impact. Firstly, we fight forest fires. Before humans had the ability to fight them, millions of acres would burn. Sometimes entire areas the size of states would burn. By clearing old, dry underbrush, we prevent fires that would otherwise burn naturally and destroy millions of acres of land. Despite the amount of natural habitats that we destroy due to excessive pollution, we do also create habitats in the natural world for the animal kingdom. We sometimes convert unlivable areas to areas beneficial for wildlife. An oceanic example would be sinking old train cars to create artificial reefs for sea life. This creates an environment where sea life can thrive more than if we hadn't done it. Of course, this doesn't put us in environmental profit, as we've created a lot more damage than we've improved upon. But assuming we didn't cause this damage in the first place, then humans would have a positive impact on the natural world. Also, despite the species that we've forced extinct, we've also saved species who are naturally dying out. We've saved hundreds of animal species from dying out completely due to natural factors. This can be debated as to whether we should have let nature take its course, but overall this could be seen as a positive impact that wouldn't have happened if we were never here. Another key positive that humans have introduced may potentially save the planet's life in the future. The study of asteroids with the potential to hit our planet and wipe out the population of humans and animals may eventually be a lifesaver to all of us. Scientists are studying the night sky like never before for these potential threats, and we may be able to do something in the future to stop them. In the past, the planet has been totally ignorant to this threat, and as a result, entire planetary ecosystems like the dinosaur population were wiped out. The more this science develops, the more likely we are to escape a catastrophic event. So overall, it has to be said that if humans had never existed, the planet would be better off. The environmental impact that we've had as a race is massively significant and far outweighs anything that we've done to improve the situation. But in the future, humans may prove their worth and save the Earth as a whole through scientific advancement. If we weren't here in the first place, then none of this research would be happening, and the risk of something hitting our planet and causing a huge change to the world as we know it would be far greater. In summary, without us, the world would be a more diverse and lush place, but one more at risk to an advanced threat beyond our planet. So this is what would have happened if we never existed. Do you think the Earth is better off without us? Let us know in the comments. And if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Brain Impact. Thanks for watching.